The first thing to remember about dividing monomials is that your denominator should never be 0. Once you learn that basic rule, the rest will be easy. Let's start with 2 to the 6th power over 2 to the 4th power. By writing out the problem and expanding it to show the multiplication, we can see what numerators and denominators can be canceled. Now that this has been expanded, we can cross off any that match on the numerator and denominator. We're left with 2 times 2 on the top, which equals 4. Now, there is an easier way to do this. Instead of expanding and rewriting the whole problem, you can just subtract the exponents. This only works if the bases are the same. In this case, the bases are both 2, so we can just subtract the exponents to get 2 to the 2nd power, which is 4. Let's try one that's a little more difficult. X to the 4th, y to the 5th over xy squared. The trick to simplifying this one is working each variable separately. Let's start with x. The x in the denominator looks like it doesn't have an exponent, but it does. It has a 1. Whenever you have a variable without an exponent, the exponent is really a 1. We just don't write the 1. That means to work on the x, we need to subtract the 1 from the 4 to get 3. We can do the same thing for the y. Just subtract 2 from 5 to get y to the 3rd power. So our final answer is x cubed, y cubed. Let's try one last example. 6x squared, y to the 5th power, over 2x to the 6th power, y squared. This problem is slightly different because one of the exponents in the denominator is larger than the exponent in the numerator. The process is still the same, though. We are going to look at each part of this problem separately. First, let's work with the 6 over 2. We know that 6 divided by 2 is 3, so we can go ahead and change that part to a 3. Now let's work with the x's. Since there are more x's on the bottom than on the top, we won't have any x's on the top. If we subtract 6 minus 2, we get 4. That means we will have x to the 4th power on the bottom. The final step is to simplify the y's. If we subtract 5 minus 2, we will get 3. So we have y to the 3rd power on top. So the final answer for this expression is 3y to the 3rd power over x to the 4th power. As with any math problem, take it step by step to make it a little easier to deal with. If you found this video helpful, let me know by leaving a comment.